We're back with Tina and Sandy, moms who are against masking in schools. So let's bring into the conversation infectious disease expert, Dr. Linda Nabha, into our discussion. So, Dr. Nabha, I think you heard the discussion. Sandy says masks cause more harm than good for kids in schools. So, as an expert, tell us your thoughts.
The short answer here is no. We are unfortunately just under 2 years into this horrific pandemic, and there are things that work well, which we know at this point, and things that don't. And what we do know is for school-aged children, we've got 3 things. We've got social distancing, mask wearing, and vaccinations. And unfortunately, for the majority of our children, we cannot get them vaccinated at this point. Wearing masks is safe and effective in general against prevention. Now, I've heard the moms speak here, and I hear that, of course, there are extreme examples of when a mask can be harmful. But in general, it is a very harmless way to protect our children against the infection.
Dr. Nabha, what about the mental and physical health claims that parents like Tina and Sandy say masks are causing? What would you say to them?
Putting something on your face for the first time ever can be anxiety provoking. I understand that. I actually, personally, I have 2 young children under the age of 6 who have been wearing masks for about a year and are in school. Now, the important thing also is that mask, that particular mask, doesn't need to stay on all day. If the mask is moistened, if there's a sneeze into it, if something has happened, which children get into things, changing that mask out and teaching the children to change out that mask when those things happen is very important.
You know, Sandy, you're listening listening to Dr. Nabha. Is any of this striking a chord with you?
Yeah, sure. You know, I did those things with my son the first 8 weeks into the school year last year until his diagnosis. I would send him with 2 masks. My son also has a diagnosis of ADHD. So I would, tell him in the morning, you've got an extra mask, even a gaiter. Make sure you change it throughout the day, because when I was picking him up, it would be wet, soggy, dirty food on it. And I kept trying to coach him every morning on the way to school. It's important that halfway through the day, maybe at your lunch break, reminder, to change to change his mask. And unfortunately, most of the time that didn't take place.
We're living in uncertain times.
Delta variant is pushing.
It's not always easy to keep up with the latest medical headlines. That's where the doctors come in. Now in our 14th season, the doctors continue to bring health and happiness into your life, giving you solid takeaway information.
Things aren't being as heavily regulated as you might think.
And we're uncovering medical scams to keep you safe.
A lot of them contained a dangerous chemical known to cause cancer.
What works and what doesn't.
I'm always a doctor, but this was one of the few times that I was a patient, and it can be scary.
The hottest trends in beauty and wellness.
Pull it up, keep it tight.
The prognosis is good. The doctors, a prescription for a better you.